guys, welcome to today's episode of Euthrophic Speaking. I am Chhavi, an entrepreneur, influencer and an English activist. Of course, I have worked with many renowned institutes across Delhi. So today we are going to learn and see how we can improve our speech skills. If you are a student or a professional, you always have to face stage and give a speech. So people merely get confused that how could they improve their speech skills. So these are some tips and tricks you can keep in your mind and give a speech, and you will face a lot of changes. So first, there are so many barriers and so many ways to improve your speech. Now, first barrier while delivering a speech is the stage fear. Now, many people have stage fear. They usually go on the stage. As soon as they step onto the stage, they feel nervous. They feel like people in the audience would distract him. So they always get afraid. So this is the first barrier while delivering a speech. Now, second, when you are delivering a speech, your language fluency matters a lot. Like if you are speaking, if you're speaking on any topic, if you're speaking on lockdown, or if you're speaking on any topic, so people usually get mismatch their fluency. They always just break in between, they stop in between, and these pauses make your speech very bad. Like if I am speaking on a school, so school is an educational infrastructure. Now this is how I took a break. So this always distracts the audience. Okay. Now the second barrier is the low confidence. Now अगर आपको confidence ही नहीं है जो भी आप बोल रहे हैं उसमें, then your speech won't be good, because if you are not confident in what you are speaking, then how could your audience could be? Now next is issues with getting started. Now there are many things, like people always get confused that how to start. Like some people start directly with their name, some people start with a motivational quote, some people get started with some lines which is relevant to their topic, and then they give their intro. So this is how you can manage giving your speech according to the level and the stage, the way according to your audience, so that they could get your speech easily. Now the second is easily distracted. Now what happened when you are delivering a speech? जब आप एक speech बोलते हैं तो सामने बैठा audience, the audience sitting next to you, sitting in front of you, merely try to distract you. But how can you manage that? Now, the audience sitting in front of you may try to distract you no matter what they would do. But you have to keep this thing in mind that your audience sitting in front of you want to listen you very curiously. जब आप ये सोचेंगे कि जो सामने बैठा है इंसान है वो आपको सच में सुनना चाहता है, then you would speak your best. Don't see the person who is distracting you. Just look. I am not saying to look to audience. Like I am not saying you to do eye contact with the audience, but try to look in each and every direction. Like if the audience sitting in right, left, or in front, or sometimes it's a 360-degree stage, so you have to look everywhere. So try you just turn, twist, move, you speak your speech with eye contact with audience. I am not saying you to directly see the audience, I am just saying you to see at the side where the audience are sitting. Now, next barrier is the unclear content. Now, if I tell you to speak in school, if I tell you to speak on an article, or if I tell you to speak on a ring light, now what happened? People get irrelevant from the topic if they are speaking on if they are speaking on a ring light. So they would slowly and steadily they would move and they would start speaking on tripod. So this is how your content becomes unclear, and this is a barrier for you while delivering a speech. So keep this in mind. Now next is inability to connect the audience. As I told you, some people give their speech like if I am delivering a speech to you. So my focus is that you should get what I am speaking. But if I am not seeing you, I am not looking at you, then it would make it would make a very bad patch on you, that I'm not looking on you, right? So just try, while delivering a speech, you have a section, you have division to see your audience. Okay, now next barrier is too long or too short speeches. Your speech should be of maximum 3 minutes or minimum 2 minutes. Don't extend to 5 minutes. Don't decrease than 1 minute. This will always decrease your confidence. This will not seek any attention of audience, because if you are getting it too long, it would get too boring for the audience. And if you are making it too compact and short, it would be like no one would get what you said. Okay, so the last barrier is weak consciousness. Now if you are like, if you're giving your you're delivering your speech, so what is the problem occur? Like you just like you don't get to know where to see. You become, because you get nervous, so you are not able to make an eye contact, you're not deliver your speech properly, you're not able to speak fluently, you're not able to pronounce properly, you're making some grammatical mistakes, then also your speech would become inefficient. Always try to include some good words, some phrasal verbs, some idioms in your speech, so that your speech could look good, and it should always form you up, it should always increase your confidence. Last thing, weak conclusions. Now if your content is absolute, the way of delivering speech is great, but if your conclusion is weak, let me tell you, if your conclusion is weak, then it will also put a bad patch, a bad impact on your speech, on your personality. So try, जितना अच्छा introduction देते हैं हम, उससे कहीं गुना अच्छा हमारा conclusion होना चाहिए, so that it should be a happy ending, it should be a good ending, it should be a close ending. Some people leave the introduction open ended. उन्होंने किसी topic पे बोला, आगे बोलते ही नहीं है, they don't speak more, they just end it with the last line. No, you should end it with a proper line, or with a quote, or with some lines which is relevant to your content. Okay, so I hope today's video may help you while your speech is. So do hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe to Eutrophic channel. For any work purposes, do write to us on the website given below, and the Gmail ID also. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter as Eutrophic Speaking. If you want to know more about my poetries, you can follow me up on Poetic Innovation on Instagram. Thank you. Till then, bye. Hope to see you in next video. Stay strong, stay safe.